I'd like to welcome everybody to CKJ Crypto News. This is part of my X-Rapid 5-minute quick significant crypto news. Bakkt says race day is approaching. Guys, I'm very excited about the wording in this article about Bakkt. Very massive opportunity incoming. That's for sure. XRP takes another step into mainstream adoption as Skype hits possible integration. And also, cryptocurrency are clearly shaking the system. IMF Lagarde says an XRP Army marches on the IMF. We will talk about this right here. Very interesting scenario there also. We'll start with this one, guys. XRP takes another step into mainstream adoption as Skype hints possible integration. The third largest cryptocurrency in the world, XRP, might be integrated with Skype after the XRP community made Skype notice their ideas. The developers in the XRP community have already integrated XRP with Gmail, Microsoft, Twitter, Reddit, and other notable platforms. Now, what happened basically, guys, is dear Skype, David Oliver shared his idea about integrating XRP on Skype March 20th. He wrote them as ideas. Now, the managing director from Skype did respond, said, hey, thanks for sharing your idea. Cryptocurrency and micropayments sounds really cool. Like other leading technology companies, Microsoft is already testing blockchain. Although I don't have any information about cryptocurrency adoption for Skype or other MS products, please keep continuing supporting this idea. I will share it with our team. So that's really interesting, guys, that Skype responded to Dave Jones and basically says, hey, I'll talk to the team about this idea. I did notice a tweet from Bob Way, link in the description for Bob. He says, so with RippleNet, there are no lost payments and no account reconciliation. In addition, everyone knows exactly what is going to happen before any money moves. Very interesting tweet right there. Almost a mic drop moment. Amazing. This is really exciting right here. Bakkt says race day is approaching to bring crypto to the mainstream. Bakkt, the up-and-coming Bitcoin futures exchange from the International Exchange, parent company of the New York Stock Exchange, has hinted at a new release day. In the announcement, CEO Kelly says the race day is approaching as startups await regulatory approval from the U.S. Commodities Trading Commission, CFTC. Now, we did cover this in the live stream. I'm pretty much giving you a quick 5-minute wrap of what we talked about. Now, I did show the article. The chairman of the CFTC, Chris Giancarlo, is crypto dad. Google it, or I'll leave a link in the description for the article since I didn't pull it up. He says that cryptocurrencies are here to stay. Chris Giancarlo, crypto dad, chairman, CFTC, and they're waiting for approval from CFTC. As we work through regulatory approvals, we are mindful that the infrastructure we are building has the potential to create more opportunities for digital assets to grow in relevance and trust by being more secure, invisible, and useful. As a former marathon runner at this point in time recalls a stage and training regime when you're putting in long runs with your training team. And guys, that's what we have been doing. We've been getting ready for this massive opportunity, training, doing our homework, fighting through the bear market, fighting the FUD. Race day is approaching, and there is more work to be done. For me, more bags to pack. I'm proud to be going the distance with this growing team and the culture we are building. It sounds like us, guys, all the way, while bringing digital assets into the mainstream economy. This is amazing, guys. Pretty much, then there's an interview right here. Fireside chat with the CFTC. Bakkt has just expanded his team with new hire Mike Belanda, former Silicon Valley software engineer. Belanda joins Bakkt as the company's chief product officer. So this is really interesting, guys. He worked at PayPal, and he was the director of engineering at Google. Guys, they have created a hell of a team, that is for sure. I'm telling you, I'm excited. Delay does not bother me. It means more opportunity. Cryptocurrencies are clearly shaking the system, IMF Lagarde says. Guys, this is massive. If you don't know by now, disruptors are clearly shaking the IMF, Lagarde says. This is amazing, guys. Now, pretty much what happened...
One of the main topics up there was cryptocurrencies and all sorts of companies now getting into this effort, not least among them Facebook. What kind of threat does this pose to the traditional banking system?
Well, I think you have incumbents, the banks, commercial banks, and you have the disruptors. And clearly the disruptors are having an impact on the incumbents. We just heard a very large systemic bank.
Clearly, the disruptors are having a major impact. International Monetary Fund Director Christine Lagarde said Wednesday that disruptors are having a clear impact on the banking system. Distributed ledger technologies like cryptocurrencies and digital assets are shaking the system. Lagarde warned that innovation in banking sector needs to be accompanied by regulation to maintain stability and trust.
Here saying that they're launching their digital coin, currently piloted in a way within the institutional clients, but to be scaled beyond that. We heard from the European Central Bank that they have launched in November something that is called TIPS, that enables all the banks in the Eurozone to actually transfer instantly at virtually no cost money between them. So I think the role of the disruptors and anything that is using distributed ledger technology, whether you call it crypto, assets, currencies or whatever, and it's far from the bitcoins that we used to talk about a year ago, that is clearly shaking the system.
Wow. I believe she's saying that, far from the bitcoins that you're familiar with. I think she means as far as when Bitcoin was associated with the word scam. Now, don't get me wrong. We know Christine Lagarde is bullish as hell on XRP. Ryan Zagone's on a high-level advisory board at the IMF. We've had the managing director speak at Ripple events. So we do know they are bullish as hell on XRP. But I just think she means in general of the name that Bitcoin once had. Or she could just be, hey, dropping a hint that XRP is the one. XRP Army marches on the IMF while its chief discusses the future of money. Every cryptocurrency project has its fans ready to fight for their beloved token until the bitter end. Fans of Ripple XRP tokens found themselves in a similar predicament with the International Monetary Fund started a poll on Twitter asking followers how do they think you will be paying for lunch in 5 years. They quickly overrun by people by replying that they will be paying in XRP. Now, I did pull this Twitter poll up right here. We would like to hear from you. How do you think you will be paying for lunch in 5 years? Cryptocurrency, 56%. And, of course, the XRP Army is deep. Cryptos for sure. XRP Student, XRP, Barrel Holt, XRP, XRP the Standard, Eric right here, XRP Peace, XRP the Standard, XRP, X Manuel, XRP, 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 number one, XRP. Alrighty guys, so pretty much the Ripple Army is very real, that is for sure. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, taking time out of your busy schedule. Let me know what you guys think in the comment about Bakkt being delayed. Does that excite you? Does that give you more opportunity to increase your position? And what do you think about Christine Lagarde being bullish as hell on XRP and cryptocurrencies? Okay guys, the CKJ coin will come down right now. Smash that coin to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when I release my next video. And don't forget, we do 2 live streams a day. Much love. Mahalo.